Jarvis, drop my needle.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be reviewing the brand new Extremis Iron Man figure, which I have been waiting for a while. So this figure got announced a couple months ago, and I've been looking forward to this the most because as a big Iron Man fan, I truly believe this is probably the best Iron Man suit. But anyways, on the side of the box you can see that it has, the figures and the Build-A-Figure, and the back has a cool image, but the box is pretty basic. And we're not here for this. We're actually here for the figure. Okay, so starting off with the figure, it is amazing. I love it. I love this figure. This is my new main Iron Man figure in my shelf. Like, the head sculpt looks exactly like the comic book. And I know that the eyes are supposed to be white, but I prefer the yellowish kind of look because I think it adds a contrast to it. And the gold on here, I love it. My dad didn't like the red because he likes it more of a hot rod cherry red. But right here, you can see a little bit of marbling, I think you can call it. But the red here is amazing. Again, the head sculpt is fantastic. God, I love that. But anyways, let's get on to the articulation. Okay, so for the articulation on this guy, it is pretty good actually, man. So the head can look up all the way up, so I can get him those flat closes, and then he can look all the way down. He does have a little bit of a head tilt, goes 360 around. His arms go a little bit, actually, they go up pretty good amount. You just gotta push the shoulder pads out, which is good. And what's it called? So he does have a bicep swivel and a beautiful double joint, which mine's a little bit stiff, so that's kind of scary, but it's still a pretty good double joint. His hands are on a swivel, and then he can rotate, and his torso is actually not the best, but for an Iron Man figure, it's alright. He does go far back, so that's pretty good. And what's it called? Now, if we move his arms, these I don't know what they're called, but like they move out of the way and they allow the legs to actually kick out farther, so that's pretty good. And you can actually put them down, so that's cool. He kicks up pretty high, so that's pretty good. And he does have a thigh swivel. He does have a beautiful double joint, pinless too. I love these pinless figures. Now he does not kick all the way to his butt, of course. I mean, it's an Iron Man figure, but he does have no boot swivel. He does have ankle pivot, of course. But yeah, the articulation on this guy is pretty good. It's not the greatest like Matrix level, but this is a great solid articulation Marvel Legend.
Screw it, don't even look. You.
So for accessories, he doesn't really come with much. He comes with 2 fire effects, or actually flying effects for his feet and hands. And these hands are actually pretty good sculpted too. They both have a hinge, so that's great. They can go up and down, so of course, you love to see that. And he doesn't really come with much, honestly. Just these. I wish he came with more, but
I'm the best.
Comparison, here we have Mark III Iron Man, the Endgame Iron Man suit, which looks great next to each other, the Marvel Legends comic book War Machine, and my next review, the amazing Yagamuchi War Machine. I think I said it right, but you can see they both fit in well. And for a couple of head swaps, I don't really do this, but I think this figure has great potential. Like, this Robert Downey Jr. head on this figure looks amazing. I love it. This is probably my new favorite Iron Man, and like I said, it's my new main figure on my shelf. And you can also switch out other heads. You can actually put on the Mark III helmet on this body, and it reminds me a lot of the Iron Man 2, I think Mark 6 or Mark 6 or 7. It looks great. The red doesn't match up, of course, although it doesn't really look as bad with the red, but as you can tell, this looks great. I love it. But I mean, on the camera it shows that the red a little bit matches, but in person it doesn't really match at all. But I mean, you could really make this as a Mark 6 or 7, my bad. But this figure looks great with different helmets. let's get into final thoughts. So for my final thoughts, I love this figure. This is a great Iron Man figure. It's not the greatest, but it's a great Iron Man figure. Although I do wish that they made more, maybe it gave him more possibilities. Like maybe the ab crunch could have been better. Maybe gave us like a boot swivel. Although I think that would have probably messed up the sculpt, so I guess I see why they didn't. And also the accessories. I know that they give us the open hands, the fire effects, and the punchy hands that comes with it, but maybe they should have gave us like a Tony Stark head, because most Iron Man figures don't really come with the Tony Stark head, but I feel like this one is essential for an Iron Man head. And plus, I mean, I love this figure, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they kind of lack a little bit on the red of this figure. I mean, I know it's comic book accurate, I know, but I don't know. I just wish it was a little bit better. And if I had to tell you to get this, or, to not get this, I would say that you should. This is a great opportunity to get one of the best Iron Man figures, and I feel like you shouldn't pass on it. But that's just me, of course, because, maybe I'm just meat writing because it's an Iron Man figure that I've always wanted. But you could fit this in with your other figures of the MCU, honestly, because he looks great next to my Steve Rogers, Chris Evans, Captain America. But I mean, like I said before, he is my new main Iron Man suit, and if you put him next to the other suits, he looks really great. I want Marvel Legends to make more Iron Man suits like this, so yeah. But other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys liked the video, please like and comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.